A small and petite mirror flexor tries combat sports. So in the past, I have talked about how I want to learn how to fight, get stronger, and bulk up at the same time. And a few days ago, or for the past few weeks, I have been making more progress in that goal. I actually learned a lot with my coach, and it's actually a blessing for me because in the past I told that I haven't been able to teach myself or take action on learning how to fight, you know, because I have no money or my budget is limited. So I just keep sticking to the gym. But I have been blessed because there's this coach and he wants to mentor me while being a part of his team. So in the future I might be able to compete now. And now the only thing that might be a challenge for me on this journey as I learn how to fight and essentially build more muscle at the same time is how do I balance both. So I'm gonna be lifting and training a lot of times or sparring, grappling. I mean he taught me a lot and they taught me a lot. They taught me about how to shoot, how to strike, what are my flaws. And the thing about combat sports is it's really different compared to lifting in general. Of course, lifting is still hard sometimes, especially when you're training with intensity, but with combat sports it's a different kind of hard. You have to adapt, you have to think, you have to be alert, you have to act fast at the same time, be at, be relaxed to so your muscle won't tense up that much. When it comes to lifting, you either can lift it or not. So you either lift it up, you fail, and of course there's still what do you call fatigue and pain that comes from especially training legs and a little bit of cardiovascular. But when it comes to training drills, combat sports, it's a different kind of time. And the thing I've noticed is it's a lot more fun, you know. Of course, it's lifting. I still love lifting weights. I still love, lifting heavy stuff, and it's important, getting stronger. Especially now, I'm planning to uh, apply this to combat sports. So relative strength is really important. But when I train MMA, it's like it's like those old days when I was playing. It's like similar to lifting, where when I go and train, hours feels like minutes, or a 4 hour training session, 5, 6. I would go at like 2, 3 p.m. Then we'll start at like 3:30, 3:40, and then we'll end at like 9 p.m. or 8:40, and it doesn't even feel like very long in my perception of time because I was so focused, I was so present. It's like having a meditation session, but to the max. Like you're getting punched, right? You're getting, especially when sparring, you're alert. You're in the moment. Those negative thoughts, they will not come out. You need to hold on your own here. You need to be alert, or else you'll get clapped. You get dropped, or where we did some live sparring. It's not that heavy, but you get the idea. We need to be present, and that's the thing. Of course, lifting is still therapy. You can you can release some of the sad voices away. Just get some chest pump, or even just train really hard on leg day, and then you'll feel better. But I think there's some sort of enjoyment or flow state that I gain differently from combat sports, and it's tougher compared to lifting. Maybe It's just my perception because right now I'm a beginner, and for me soon it might get a little easier, but it's tiring, it's grueling. But that's the point. It's like a mental battle as well. Of course, lifting will still be challenging, but at the same time, when you're lifting, you're having a blast. Of course, it feels good. I mean, kind of you have some sensation here and there, but it's fun. But combat sports though, it's a different kind of tired. So yeah, I want to do both, or at least practice both. I want to be able to get bigger and stronger at the gym, get really strong, as strong as I can, with as with us with a reasonable amount of body fat as I can, and then be capable with my cardio. That's the thing also. Cardio, that's why it's harder. Because cardio, especially on combat sports, is very different. You're like striking, and then you can, at any moment, you can go to the ground, you can shoot, then you'll drop, and you'll scramble with this opponent you have. So it's a different variety of exercise or challenge. Yeah, I love lifting. I will always love lifting. I'm not saying I'm leaving lifting, but I have been thinking of how to program this now. I have in the past I told na I have to or I want to train legs more, and because of that I switched to upper lower. Now I have been considering going back to full body again for more time or space for recovery so I can adapt with my new lift or MMA sessions. So probably be 3 times a week or 2 times a week full body. And yeah, I believe it's possible to bulk up, get strong at the gym at the same time. Oh, wait. And at the same time, look at that chest. And at the same time, be capable in your sport. And of course, it's gonna be a little bit harder, 'cause you have to eat a lot more now. But we're men, we thrive on challenge. This is gonna be a challenge, but I fully believe I can do it. Right now, actually good news. I'm 64 kilograms right now, and I'm actually glad because I thought I was stuck on 62 in January. 62 kilos, 61. I have thought now maybe I regress a bit, but I checked it was 64 kilograms, and I'm going up from here. Now, while I bulk, I want to take care of my cardio. I want to do this sport and bulk up, get strong at my lifts. I've been getting strong. Like lately, I've hit 160 kilogram on the Zercher squat, and it's above parallel. Of course, I cannot go as to grass yet, but I believe it's still impressive. And yeah, I've been hitting a lot of PRs. I might share it sometime. Yeah, that's the thing I have been occupied lately, and I finally stopped procrastinating with these videos and actually, sure. Sorry, kids over there. So yeah, so if you want to join me if you want to join me on this journey, or while I teach and document what I learn on the way, little cute, small and petite Asian. If you want to follow me, hit the subscribe button. So cringe. So yeah, you'll follow me if you want to learn more, and I'll document everything, even my setbacks, even my issues, my thoughts in general. I wanna be how how big can I get, how how strong can I get. I want to push it to the max, and not only that, I want to be the most capable as I can get. I want to be like Baki, I want to be like impressive cardio, impressive explosiveness. I mean, there's so much, and at the same time, I want to shepherd other aspects of my life as well, where studies, school, or even this business or this content creation stuff. How can I excel at all of them? So, if you want to, or you'll be the first one to see the start of my journey from this to my goals. Yeah, that's all for now. I will talk about in the future on how I pulled my muscle, but it's a minor injury and it's not related to MMA. It's more on stability. Like, it's not because I lifted heavy, it's because I did it in a stupid way. I didn't do it properly. So, yeah. And yeah, I've been thinking maybe I should edit some of my videos. I don't want to have the super highly edited stuff, but at the same time, I want to improve, give it a little more effort. Yes, I mean, you could watch me like this, but I think it would be cool if I have some clips I will show, or even a bit of editing here and there. I don't know. Yeah. See you in the next one. Eat like a horse.